they're a kid anymore,
Okay, guys.
and they have to
Fireflies are close.
decommission.
You, yeah.
It's so creepy, dude. It's such a fucking cool concept.
What did they do to you?
They would hook you up in a chair, and it would delete all of, and they'd like, I mean, of course it's super silly. So like a bunch of toilet plungers start plunging at your face.
Down one uniform.
And like, you know, all the fucking static comes off the chair, and a whole bunch of technology is like, you know, happening. And then when they're done, they have no memory of ever being in Codename Kids Next Door, and they just go to be, you know, a teenager, which sucks because if you're super skilled and you're a teenager, you get picked up by Cree, who is number 5's older sister.
I forgot about her.
And then you become a fucking teenager who is pretty much the henchman for adults.
And then they explain what bras are really for?
Obviously, battle-ready armor.
Tourist down!
No, you don't, sir.
BRA, battle-ready armor.
Oh shit, somebody's down?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just let me fucking finish the job, please.
Save me, save me, save me.
I'm trying to get I'm sorry.
I'm gonna select. I'm just kidding. Lon, you do it.
I just like to kick him a little bit.
Good to go.
Yeah, man, Kids Next Door was the shit. Every cartoon I ever saw as a kid, I loved.
Yeah, I'm looking down the list, and I'm trying to find any show that I didn't like.
Yeah, it's hard.
I never got into The Life and Times of Juniper Lee.
Yeah, I mean that show I didn't dislike. It was just kind of like I just won't watch it. I don't really care for it.
Yeah, the most appealing thing about the show, which isn't really saying much, was that the voice of Bender from Futurama was the dog, and he was doing a Scottish accent, and it was awesome.
Oh, that's tight.
Oh shit, Chowder was my shit.
That one's dead.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love Chowder.
That shit was so funny, and it was on Hulu, and I fucking watched it like last year, and I was in tears.
Let's go.
Chowder was awesome.
Yeah, Chowder was one of my favorites. I'm so sad.
Watch
my ass.
Disappointed when I
All
heard
done.
that it was
Let's go.
going away.
Unfortunately, Chowder got overshadowed by the Marvelous Misadventures of
Can't
Flapjack.
keep going like this.
That's right.
Because that show was
Give me a sec.
fantastic. Hey, Quants, what are you doing?
That's, you know, Flapjack is the exact place where I got the, look, child, it
I'll be
thinks
here.
I'm fancy.
I will.
What's still in there?
I know. I remember you told me.
What?
I got you, Mama.
Ooh, is
Good
it
night, Mother.
Mommin?
Lon says good night.
I'll fix you up.
That's right. You're back.
Glad you're covering my ass.
Now, what were we talking about before my mother?
We were talking
Shit.
about the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack.
Uniform down.
That's right.
Yeah, that show. Man, I will admit, I was actually really invested in their search for Candy Island.
Yeah. And they found
Like,
it.
I really
They
wanted
found
them
it.
to find that shit.
They did, dude. Flapjack got to suck some spit and
All done.
taste it.
Let's go.
I will say,
He didn't
though,
get to physically touch it, but he got to taste it.
I will say, it's hard for me to mention, like, Chowder and Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack before going to the obvious masterpiece, fucking Adventure Time.
Of course.
That shit grew into something way more than I ever thought it would grow into the more you fucking watch the seasons.
Oh, yeah, man. It,
I don't
it
think
went
that even the creators
insane.
thought that.
Yeah, it was like, what?
Now, Joey, if you, I don't know if you knew, but the same guys who made Misadventures of Flapjack made Adventure Time and regular show. And they just split up when they were doing Flapjack to make both of those shows.
So which one did they work on together?
Flapjack was the one where it was like, both
What
groups
the hell?
together.
Why can't I shiv you? This is shit.
Do you have a shiv, Lon?
Yeah. I was
I saw
standing
you
behind
walk
him.
up right behind him.
Yeah,
so
I have
they-
a
so
shiv.
they-
Because I start
they-
with
I
a
think you have
shiv.
to have a shiv and press the triangle.
Crafted. What's up,
I
Joey?
do have a shiv, and I was smashing the triangle button.
I was just saying, so they split up to create two shows. What show were they working on together before they split up?
Alright, so it was J.G. Quintel, who made regular show, was making Flapjack with fuck, I can't remember the guys' names who made Adventure Time.
Adventure
They were
Time
working
guys.
together.
Oh.
Yeah, they were working together on Flapjack, and then the only because if you think about it, Flapjack stopped, and then Adventure Time and Regular Show came on, and that's because you know it all makes sense.
I will say the same thing about Regular Show as I said about Kids Next Door. I have more fun talking about the show because there's so many awesome concepts and all these like interesting you know, ideas, but it's just not executed the way I wish it was.
Dude, Regular Show is like my favorite.
They needed different
I fucking love
animators.
Regular Show.
Adventure Time.
Absolutely. What'd you say, Troll K?
They needed.
I like Regular Show more than Adventure Time.
Ooh. I like
Yeah,
them
I
think
don't
it's
know,
because
equally.
like they do a lot of like humor, like flashback stuff that I would know about, like the whole '80s theme stuff and.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really like the '80s.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, and all the video game references they do. It
Yeah, like
really
whenever
appeals
they
to
did
us, like our age people.
Whenever they basically ripped off the Wiz movie, that was hilarious.
The
I
Wiz.
just,
Which
I
one was that?
feel like again, like the concepts and the fucking ideas and everything about that show is so fucking awesome. And even the character design, they just need a different
are you
animator.
kidding me?
Oh, dude, the
That
character
was
designs are
some
tight.
Yeah, the character designs are amazing. They just needed different animators to actually make like the scenes
Turrets down.
flow better. Because there's some super action-packed shit going on.
I'll fix you up.
No, I think it's done perfect.
Shit,
Yeah, it feels
And I
right to me
respect your
too.
opinion.
Yeah.
Everything. I haven't watched Regular Show in a long time, and it's just always hilarious. Every episode is just.
Uniform!
That's-
Down with bastards on their last legs.
Man, what was he thinking? Oh,
You
no.
want to know what was a piece? You want to know what was an absolute masterpiece, though? Annoying Orange. I'm kidding. Don't even
Oh my
think I'm serious.
Woo! You got me worded there.
Well,
friend.
honestly, I liked him when he was on YouTube, but whenever he got on TV, I was like, eh.
I will say, the guy who created the show, who is a video game YouTube blogger,
You fucking got me!
is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Keep coming!
Yeah.
So it's really weird that he made a show that was just so fucking not. But on the same vein, like, I guess it was for fucking kids.
Well, I mean.